are growing reports that ICE agents are now showing up in agricultural fields across the state, and those reports are now triggering panic among many migrants who harvest the nation's crops.
Yeah, there's enough concern about the impact that President Trump has now hinted he may create immigration enforcement exceptions for the agriculture and hospitality industry. NBC Bay Area's Damian Trujillo is in San Jose with a closer look at the impacts on some of America's most essential workers.
Images this week of federal agents chasing farm workers in a California field are now sending chills across the entire ag industry.
We have people driving into the fields or into different areas, just picking up people who look like you and me, brown people. Some of them are legal residents, some of them are U.S. citizens.
The president of the United Farm Workers says the fallout could be crippling to the nation's economy and to the agriculture industry.
These are the people who put food on our tables every single day.
The California Farm Bureau said as much in a statement to NBC Bay Area. If federal immigration enforcement activities continue in this direction, it will become increasingly difficult to produce food, process it, and get it into grocery store shelves.
If there is no manpower or labor force,
America's fields aren't the only place seeing concerns. Josue Garcia is a consultant for the construction industry. He says 70% of the industry's workforce in Silicon Valley is Latino, and if they stop showing up to work, he fears construction will come to a halt. So far, that hasn't been the case.
But even with the fear, they're showing up to work.
they are showing up to work, but with a concern, and it's never good.
Garcia says mental health has become a big issue for his workers. And the owner of Mariscos Costa Alegre in San Jose says this is as bad as it gets for lunch hour on a Friday. In June, he says business has dropped 25% as his traditional customers and employees are increasingly nervous and changing habits.
They are like acting like someone chasing them or like just fear. I mean, see cars, driving by, there's those big vans, and they're like, what is that? What is that?
President Trump has hinted he will change enforcement tactics for some industries, like agriculture. But the UFW says actions speak louder than words.
My motto is show, don't tell. He has said a lot of things and nothing happens.
Some of the most critical industries in California now bracing for a potential workforce crisis. In the South Bay, Damian Trujillo, NBC Bay Area News.